You too are in the market for some new earbuds, well, we should talk more about that. Hello friends, I'm Mary Beth and welcome to At What Cost. Now, if you typically do not watch my content, but you have found this because you are looking for a review, you better buckle up for a real life, everyday kind of review. If you're one of my regular watchers, you know that tech content is not my normal jam, but after testing these earbuds, I have really come to love them and I wanted to share them with you. When Raycon reached out to me and asked for me to review their everyday earbuds, it was perfect timing. I am an all day, everyday kind of earbud wearer between working and doing things around my home, my quiet time routines, just all of the daily tasks that I do throughout the day. I tend to be listening to something, which means I can really put some earbuds through their paces. Okay, so let's talk about these earbuds. They are the Raycon Everyday Earbuds. I got them in black with the Ocean Waves protective case. They're currently available for $79.99, and that price gets even better when you go to buyraycon.com/atwhatcost for 15% off when you use the code atwhatcost at checkout, which in the world of earbuds is incredibly affordable. And with their try it first 30-day happiness guarantee, you can return them for 100% refund if you are not satisfied with them. Now, I get such a good and snug fit with these, and after I used the different gel tips to kind of decide which ones I loved and which ones fit the best, I have been so happy with how secure these fit. I can move, I can eat, I can drink my massive amounts of coffee, which I have switched to half calf, so I'm trying to back off the caffeine a little. I know. But no matter what I'm doing, whether it's folding laundry or doing dishes, watering my flowers, whatever it is that I'm doing, the fit is just phenomenal. And like I mentioned, I wear these pretty much all day, every day. And so having a good fit that is not going to bother my ears at the end of the day has been super important. And they just blend right in. Like, they're not huge. There's nothing like hanging down. I really love the look of these, and they do come in multiple colors, so you don't have to just do black. I think there's green and a really pretty lavender color. I have loved these so much. I may pass these on to my husband and get another pair for myself. My regular work day is 9 hours. And so with 8 hours of full charge, these everyday earbuds totally got me through my work day. And even when I had used them all day and drained the batteries, I was able to utilize the quick charge function, and I got another hour and a half in just 10 minutes of charging, which was really great at the end of the day when I wanted to clean up my kitchen after my kids had gone to bed. My husband was well invested in some of his favorite YouTube videos, and I just wanted to tune everything out, do the dishes, and rock out to some sweet jams. Now, one of the things that I really wanted to put to the test was the active noise cancellation and the awareness mode. You guys know I have 3 boys at home, and they can be a little loud and rowdy. Even when they're fully engrossed in play, like behaving themselves, everything's great. They're just boys, and so they're loud. And sometimes I get a little overstimulated and I need to tune things out a little. We also were having home group this past weekend, and one of the kiddos in our group asked if I would make her birthday cake. So I thought this would be a great way to test the active noise cancellation feature. And y'all, I was grooving to some serious tunes and I could not hear my mixer running. I was really impressed with this feature. This was also helpful when my son was working on some math games on the computer behind me while I was working. So he was able to hear his music and the directions for the game, but I didn't have to keep listening to that while I was working, and I could listen to my own thing. And the awareness mode was fantastic. This was a great feature just throughout the day when I needed to kind of tune back into what was happening in my house. And just when I was like outside watering my flowers and wanted to be a little bit more aware of what was happening around me, I popped this mode on and this feature was incredibly useful. Now, the awareness mode I think is one of the coolest features. It doesn't just turn the sound down, but it amplifies the sound around you. I have never had any type of noise canceling or awareness mode kinds of earbuds, so this was a really new feature, but I think one of my favorites. It did take me a minute to get used to it because you can hear that sort of general room sound, you know, like your air conditioner running or the refrigerator humming, the things that we typically just tune out. These earbuds really pipe through a lot of the sound that's happening around us, which was great. I felt like I was still present in the area. It was great when my mom or the boys needed to chat and I could just, you know, tap my ear for like 1.5 seconds and I'm in full awareness mode and ready to hear and respond and be engaged. But don't get me wrong, that same 1.5 second press will put you right back into the active noise cancellation, which is fantastic if you are just so tired of listening to the Legos spin around in the bin over and over and over and over again for an hour. So I'm just saying what I'm saying. I also used these for my quiet time. Now, this is definitely a time when I want to tune everything else out and really focus on what I'm listening to. So I do a daily reading plan and I typically will listen to that as I'm reading along. You know, my quiet time is very early in the morning. And so I need a little extra help as I'm reading through this and being able to comprehend it. So listening to the Bible app while I'm reading along in my Bible was absolutely fantastic, especially with that active noise canceling. I was able to really feel like I was present and immersed in the moment. So I highly recommend these Raycon everyday earbuds, and I want to send a thank you to them for sponsoring this video and sending me these everyday earbuds. Please check out the description below for a discount, and you can also find it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and until I see you again, keep fighting the good fight.